Hiya, it's Frankie here, and I'm on to the next step with preparation of my tiled artwork. So I've got these square pictures that I've been talking about on my website. My website's shimmyshim.com, link in the description. I'm writing 365 blog posts, one per day. I'm about 90 blog posts in, and I'm sort of meeting that challenge to raise money for Macmillan, and I've not raised very much yet. So if you've had any experience of cancer in the UK, Macmillan's a really fantastic charity for, you know, supporting people with professional information from trained nurses, and they do some funding. I'm not sure if they're still doing funding to help people, but yeah, really good organisation. They do a lot of telephone support. So yeah, link in my description, and thumbs up on the video and click all the buttons, you know what to do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna carry on varnishing. I have actually done some here, and they're all on my drying rack, which I normally use for my clothes. Yeah, so let me just get the camera in the right position so that you can see what I'm doing. Zoom in a bit. Beep, 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 beep. Right. Okay, so I'm doing it. It seems to dry quite quickly. I've got this special varnish brush which is really firm. The bristles are really firm and they don't drop out, which is good because you don't want bits of bristle all in your varnish. And it's UV protective, which means it protects the picture from fading in the sunshine or in the light, you know. Just the sun, doesn't have to even be direct sunlight, it will fade over time. I mean, it doesn't totally protect it for a billion years, but it will protect it much more, you know. It will be, the colours will remain bright for much longer. So it seems to dry quite quickly, so I'm trying to kind of get it right to the edge as fast as I can. Difficult to see if I've got it right on the edge. I'm never quite sure where to put my finger and thumb. Keep painting over it. I'm painting the brush strokes in the same direction. I think that's what I'm meant to be doing. Pretty sure that I looked that up before, or read that. So this is going on the rack behind the tripod. Couldn't find the varnish anywhere this morning. I had a bit of a palaver with the varnish before, which I wrote about on my blog. So I'm a bit more organised this time. But I'd mixed up some half gloss, half matte varnish, and I thought it was in a jar. And I was looking for this jar everywhere this morning, I couldn't find it. And then I think it was all in the tin, because I thought the varnish in the tin was just like a small amount, but I think it was all of it. So I was looking for a jar that didn't exist. I keep forgetting where things are. It's like I remember where things are if there's like an organised system to it. But what tends to happen is I run out of space, or I don't have a space for where I keep my varnish, and then I'm like, or just shove that in that corner, in some random corner. Half the varnish should be in one random corner and half be in another. And it's just a disaster. I've got so many nooks and crannies in my house where I could stash things that and I can't find it. Yeah. I've got the kitchen fan on. It's quite fumey. It's not my favourite thing. Look at that for technique. Bit of brush technique there. You've got to make sure you've got enough varnish on the brush, because if you don't have enough varnish, it kind of you keep kind of brushing and it's sort of skidding around and you realise there's actually no varnish underneath the brush. But because it's transparent, it's a bit difficult to see what you're doing. Good to have some old towels around. I've got a few. They really come in handy. Whereas these days I don't tend to have a lot of newspaper. I don't buy newspapers anymore. Well, I never really did buy newspapers anyway, but obviously everything's digital now, so I don't have a pile of newsprint lying around that I can use as a protector for the tabletop. So yeah, it's a half gloss, half matte, because I didn't really want high gloss. I really wanted just matte, but apparently if you have matte has more particles in it because it well, I can't really remember the scientific reason why, but that's how they take the shine off. They put these kind of particles in, so it does it can dim the artwork a bit. So I've sort of gone for half and half because the gloss is clearer. That was the last one. I've got to, this is the fiddly bit. You've got to, now I've got to try and get the varnish back. I've got it in this fish can. I was really worried it was going to smell of sardines, but I think it's okay. Right, that's going to go back in that tin, which was an underarm deodorant tin at one time. Too much information. Too much information. It's so expensive. I don't want to leave any drop of varnish in the can that I'm not using. I might even varnish another one just to use up the varnish on the brush. Oh, this one's not part of that set. Actually, there is another one. I might as well, in some ways I'm just thinking I might as well just use up all this varnish, but my rack's full now. It's a bit crowded on there. And I don't want the pictures to kind of fly off or get on the floor because they'll get dusty. They're all sticky. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's enough of this. So I'm going to turn off now and I'll see you later.